Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sunless Skies. We were in the Vigilant Nightingale last time. Okay, so we have the option to visit the captain's cabin. There's broken down engine. Yeah, they're decorating tree tray armor with bright paints. This door leads to one of the few rooms that hasn't been gutted. A series of names has been scratched into it and then scratched out. The only one still readable says Sigrid. Train with the urchins. Their equipment may smack of the schoolyard, but they take their fighting seriously. So we have 18% success. Visit the brig. A series of iron bars has been welded into the stern, ready to hold anyone who might do the port harm.
Okay, so I guess they're the self-appointed police force?
Yes. Okay, let's go to the captain's cabin. Knock knock. Enter, barks a high-pitched voice. Sigrid Spitzdaughter, Valkyrie of the Ringbreakers, and the closest thing this port has to law. Despite being the youngest Ringbreaker to be declared Valkyrie, Sigrid has the glare of a seasoned general, and the scars to back it up. She sits sternly behind a mahogany desk almost as tall as she is, carefully engrossed in a copy of Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It is a show of military diligence, only slightly undercut by it being upside down. Ask about the Ringbreakers, ask about the monastery, ask about Midnight's favor, ask about the War of Midnight.
Oh, crony. So I guess Ringbreakers?
Yeah. I can control this while we're
sorry,
talking.
you wanna control this?
While we're talking, that will help make it so that I can read things better. Why are the urchins acting like the constabulary in this port? Someone's gotta do it, right? Sigrid's face is a mix of pride in her job and irritation at being questioned. Don't just be thinking we're a bunch of kids. You hear of the Valkyrie, greatest warrior in old London she was. Yeah, well, in her name we kicked out the old bugger that brought us to the wilderness to clean out his chimney or whatever, and now we've a home. Can't blame us for wanting to protect it, right? Even if it is a bit damp in bits. Of course, she adds. Can't stay here forever. Rule 1 of the Ringbreakers. When you're old enough, that's when it's time to go out and find fortune out there. And find others to fill their place. All welcome. Just got to swear by our code and they're welcome to grab a hammock list. Long as they don't fart too much in their sleep.
Okay, so little lamplight, basically. Ask about the monastery.
Dominates the port but stands apart from it. Midnight. Never been in myself, Sigrid admits. Them bohemian types in town are said to know a way. But it ain't through the front door, anyway. Without the tea from the place, we'd not have much of a home. Reckon we'll keep defending it. A Valkyrie don't need thanking. Midnight's favor. She must know about the brew that made the port's name. Shrike. Yeah, like them snooty bohemian types that let us try the stuff. Sigrid shrugs. I am the snooty bohemians. No big problem, nothing wrong with juice. Not unless you drink it after brushing your teeth. Just don't brush them, that's what I say. Probably bad for them anyway, working them over like that. Ask about the War of Midnight. What's going on between her crew and the attackers? No time for tea. Sigrid's face darkened. Shouldn't have let them Amberly Murgatory get her boots dry after striding into port. We know it's her trying to destroy the midnight tea, so everyone will buy Daddy's old scrappings instead. But she's tricksy. And with them claymen of hers always around, we can't go accidentally pushing her off into the marsh. But we'll get her, oh yeah. Oh, by the way, so when we arrived, you remember those people were attacking the monastery?
Yeah.
And there was a person standing off to the side, like in a hood or something.
Yeah, that was her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I thought that was obvious.
It wasn't obvious to me until I rewatched the footage. Sorry, I thought...
Like, they both smoked, right?
And it specifically said that it was expensive.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that until whatever. I thought I was going to be intelligent. Now you just made me stupid.
You're not stupid.
Okay, should we visit the Briggs?
Sure.
If they have anyone in prison?
The only thing I want is my freedom.
You know, if anybody says that, we know to get them gopher repellent. Prisoners of Sigrid. A mix of angry, doleful, and drunk eyes stare back at you from the darkness. All the prisoners have been stripped to their underthings. The ringbreakers do their best to keep them happy by regularly throwing them boiled sweets. It doesn't appear to be working.
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Maybe this will be important later.
Maybe if they...
You should use the scroll wheel for...
Maybe if they capture her, we'll have the option to break her out, but I don't want to do that.
We looked at the statue.
We could walk down to the monastery.
I think we've done that.
No, we haven't.
Okay.
Petrified vines run down the side of the ancient structure. Two giant, featureless doors block the crumbling entrance, far too large for any human to open. The metal is unfamiliar but resilient. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said of the monastery itself. The ages have not been kind. Speak with an impatient penitent. He beats his fist against the door, getting nothing but bloody knuckles for his trouble. Okay, well, let's talk to him since we have this option. A love lost. You, he blinks tears from his eyes. You're a captain, right? You've got the look about you. Maybe you could help. My husband, he was never the same after he came back from the Z with that tattoo. The eye, that blasted eye, it drew him here, I'm sure of it.
So his husband was a Zayla.
Oh, right, the Zayla, like...
The under Z, yes.
Okay.
So
yeah.
that's, yes, sorry.
I was like, is this just a phonetically transcribed accent? Like, what the fuck is going on?
No, that's what they called the C in Sunless Sea.
Okay, so he was a Zayler, and he got an eye tattoo. And then he disappeared into the monastery, and probably got eaten by the Byronic plant, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what do you want, dude?
Okay.
Well, I guess we can't do anything. We can't actually talk to you. Okay.
Maybe he was one of the, 3 people.
The 3 people. What do you think?
The monks.
There was a lot more than 3 of them.
Oh, there was more than 3? There was
3 types of animals, but there were... All of them are assigned to one of the types of animals, which are all Byronic.
Oh, okay.
But I think there was more than 3 of them. But I'm not sure what any of this has to do with an eye tattoo. Maybe
I'm not sure. Maybe if I'd played more of Sunless Seas, I'd know.
Should we try to head into the marshes?
Sure.
It is time. Okay, whatever. Wouldn't, warns the older of the two. Nothing out there but plants wanting to eat your face off and water that drives you potty. But they show no interest in stopping you. The marsh beckons. The lights of the port slowly fade. Beyond lies a gray swamp, misted over and filled with leafless black trees that claw at the air. Few venture out here except to gather incense from what they call the Ashland's garden. There are no maps to it. Many do not return. But your head is clear. The path ahead looks manageable. You have nothing to fear.
I'm worried about what would happen if we get lost. What do you think?
What are you worried is going to happen?
I have no idea.
I mean, do we have any particular reason to go there? Like, I don't even know what we're doing out here. But...
Yeah, that's kind of my thought. I have no idea what I'm doing down here.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, we're lost in the marsh anyway. The water and land seem to swift before your eyes. Was it the way you came or that way? That tree looks familiar, but wait. I remember that stick by the road. No sun to guide. Navigation is almost impossible from here. You cannot even see Eleutheria's black sun looking down. In the distance, you hear what sounds like a hunting horn. Every footstep is increasingly difficult to finish.
Shit, what do we do?
Let's continue through the marsh since attempting to retrace our steps didn't work.
Uh...
Oh no. Swamp slurps at your boots. The mist makes it impossible to gauge any real direction. You might have been turned around 100 times and never know it. Head towards the north. Your instinct pushes you in that direction. Follow the water currents. Most of the water is stagnant, but the occasional stream runs through to elsewhere. Choose a direction at random. Shall we...
What's the most Byronic thing to do?
let's follow the water currents then.
Okay. I thought that might be the least.
Really, time passes. Oh my god. I don't know. Going north is too logical, that's for sure. Like, water current sounds nature and mysticky, so I thought it would be Byronic, but whatever. Should we try to retrace our steps?
Sure, let's do that one more time.
Okay.
Okay. Continue through the marsh and pick a direction at random. Wait.
Cling to the tree line. It must lead somewhere. Stick to the water. There may be treasures under its foul surface. Close your eyes and choose at random.
No. This is different now.
Yes.
Cling to the tree line?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, continue through the marsh. Oh, okay. Follow the water currents. Now we're back here. Whoa.
An encounter. Something looms out of the marsh mist. Edging past a fallen tree, you narrowly avoid having your hands hovered by the staff of a particularly hungry plant. Your voice echoes in the perpetual night. Echo, echo, echo. Down in the mud, a sharp pain. A snake slithers away. Its killing instincts bigger than its stomach.
What does an encounter mean?
Well, I don't know.
Well, click it.
Okay, you want to do that? The Queen of Hours. Someone splashes towards you through the marsh, bent with hurry. Wearing broad skirts of black and gold, the mist lifts. It can't be. It is the Empress herself, her renewed majesty. Foraging through the mud with her skirts raised around her royal ankles, that monstrous dwarf. She looks at you, and her eyes are bright as suns. Have you seen a man pass? Her attention is caught by something in the mist. Albert, dear Albert, don't wander off. She hurries in pursuit of someone you cannot see, and the mist closes hungrily between you. She is gone. Was she ever here?
Okay.
No sun to guide. The navigation is almost impossible. Blah, blah, blah. Nevertheless, cannot even see no Eleutherian's black sun looking down. A stone pillar stands proud nearby. It has no markings on it, no symbols, and it supports nothing. Nevertheless, it remains. You hear music in the distance. The music of Albion, the music of home. Uh-huh. Ow, my ears. Okay,
Okay. Let's follow the water currents. Wait, no, we did that last.
Marsh seems to go on forever. Increasingly, it feels as if it actually might. Your legs ache, everything aches, the air is liquid, the floor is gas, the meat is tender.
Okay, what's this encounter?
Fairy lights in the water. They dance through the marshes. I was just a little too far to catch, but close enough that the next grab seems certain. After a while, they fade away.
Okay, I want to fucking get out of here.
I know, but it's not helping us. You emerge from the marsh, much to the surprise of the ring-breaker urchins guarding the torchlit entrance. Still, it would be a while before you're ready for another trip out there. Okay.
Yeah. I think we've done everything.
Yes, especially meeting the Byronic plant. Okay, I want to see if that dude is still at the monastery. Nope. Okay, so we're done with the market. The floating market. I guess that's the only thing that's here.
Atlas, yeah. We've done a port report, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we totally
Let's
did a port
double
report.
check shops. Yeah. Cheap bronze wood, but I don't want to
Take up space in our hull right now.
Oh, let's buy some.
Can we see if we can access a bank here?
Well, we there's no options.
What do you mean there's no options? No, it said that anytime we're in like a major port, we can access a bank by clicking left on the menu or some shit. It's not going to tell us there's a bank. We have to...
Oh, here it is. No, it's grayed out.
Okay.
So this must not be a major enough port.
Okay, now it's
So I think we should still
fucking with this.
try to go for the middle. Okay, Thelusia. What kind of horrors await us?
Scorn flukes. Can you possibly move your elbow slowly? Yeah, that's better. The wasn't expecting that.
Wait, what? That's what it's called?
Yes. No, we don't want crew. Oh, we are briefly without terror. Excellent.
Oh. Is that a homestead?
I think those show up on our map. I just see the grave. Delve.
Oh.
Mining?
I got something.
What the fuck did we get? Bronzewood?
No, we didn't get bronze wood. It was something white.
Scrap of ancient knowledge.
No. Is that what it was?
I don't know.
Huh. What?
Just running into stuff.
Okay. Keep going towards the center. The shrill scream of a sky spunner.
It wants its scrolls back. We don't have its scrolls. What the fuck?
Unless that scrap of ancient. What is that?
I don't know. We don't seem to be able to interact with
I don't want to find out. This whole place is absolutely terrifying.
it. At least there aren't any of those weird holes over here.
Weird holes.
Yeah, that we saw on our way in. They're almost like, I don't know, grave-shaped, but they go straight through the land, and they're massive. Ooh, there's one!
Oh yeah, those weird structures.
Oh, we're out of time.
Okay.
Next time, everyone. Bye!